What's up? It's your boy Karceno here, live from my home. And let's talk about LeBron James' comments. First off, LeBron James' comments didn't bother me one bit because I understand what he was trying to say. LeBron James was trying to say to the rest of the public who might not have gotten it, what he was trying to say was the fact that he's trying to justify his finals record and how he's winning the game, and people who are trying to say you don't have a killer instinct like Jordan or Kobe, you're not like them. And he's like, look, Michael Jordan didn't do it all by himself either. Like he had Pippen. He's not trying to disrespect Jordan at all. People just want, the media don't have anything to talk about. The rest of the sports is boring. NFL's in preseason. Baseball is boring. They have nothing. The basketball, the Olympics, that's not going to draw a big topic. LeBron James mentioning Michael Jordan's name, that's going to bring a big topic. So they got to make a mountain out of the molehill just for ratings. See, everything they talk about social media, but now social media dominates the news media. And because it dominates the news media, you're looking at a situation in which now you're seeing for the first time in your life junk journalism. When you start seeing Twitter feeds on the station, social media is in full swing. Now, I have no problems with what LeBron James is saying. None. Michael Jordan is a whole different type of basketball player than LeBron James. Period. That's just the way it is. He didn't mean any disrespect, but let's be honest, you can't even compare an athlete in today's time going back against Jordan. Most of these guys wouldn't make it. They couldn't survive mentally in that league. LeBron wouldn't survive mentally in that league. Because LeBron, to me, isn't that great of a basketball player. He's just not. He's allowed to do certain things. He's a great passer, and for his size to have that type of mobility, but his game has digressed dramatically. He's not even supposed to be compared to Michael. He should be compared more with Magic Johnson than Michael Jordan. It's just what the media wants to do with these crazy comparisons. Like, let's compare LeBron. LeBron should be compared to Larry Bird. He should be compared to Magic Johnson, somebody in those calibers, because Bird is the person that did it all. He was a great passer, great rebounder, but an unbelievable shooter and scorer. Bird could make up for things defensively. He might hold and bump you and do things, but he used the team on defense, and he was smart. His basketball IQ was smart. So, do I rate LeBron over Larry Bird? Absolutely not. He will never be a Larry Bird. I mean, he could finish above the rim better than Larry Bird, but basketball IQ? No. You're not Larry Bird. See, I've seen these. A lot of you guys are young. Bird was done before you guys was even born. So you wouldn't understand what we're talking about. So I don't get mad if y'all say LeBron is the best power forward or small forward ever. LeBron, he's next to Jordan. That's what you're supposed to say. If you're in your 20s, you're supposed to say stuff like that because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand. I don't get mad when y'all say that. I get mad if y'all say something like LeBron's better than Kobe because you know better. That you should know better. That's part of your era too. So you should know better. LeBron was a better player than Allen Iverson. You should know better. No, he isn't. It's not. He couldn't do what Allen Iverson did. He couldn't take that weight. But I do commend him as far as being his own man. That's something he's done quite well. And against the league sometimes, he's still been his own man. And he's extorted the league and got it. And that racist owner in Cleveland, I'm glad he's sticking it to him and saying, well, you're going to pay me and you're going to pay everybody else around here. I like that. But as far as anything else with LeBron, look, all I can tell you is this. He gets a lot of help because the NBA needs him. Okay? And if the people are going to be, oh, now here you go talking about the NBA is fixed again. Come on, man. You're a grown man. If you can say wrestling's fixed and scripted, why can't you see that basketball is? They sell you the same thing over and over. You know how in wrestling, when you know the climax is coming to an end, and you're like, uh-oh, this is it. It's coming to the end. He's getting ready for that finishing move. They do the same thing in basketball. They feed you the same thing. No matter what the regular season shows you, here comes the same teams. Matter of fact, tell me a West Coast basketball team, okay, that won the NBA championship that wasn't from California and that wasn't from Texas. And tell me how long that's been. I know it, but I want to see if you know it. And put that in the box and you tell me how long that's been and you tell me you think that's coincidence when there's a draft that the worst teams in the league get the best players supposedly. How did Boston get Larry Bird? How did the Magic Johnson end up in Los Angeles with the Lakers? You people, I swear. Y'all are something special. Believe me, you guys are really something special. If you think this is all about putting the ball in a basket and the other team just does it better. Hasn't been like that for a very, very long time. Very long time. I think the Lakers was in Minneapolis by the time that was happening. So, yeah, it's fixed. It's controlled. That's the word that you use. You don't use fixed. You used controlled. It's a controlled league. The NFL controlled. Even Major League Baseball controlled. Okay? People's like, how can you rig a baseball game? Either the guy hit the ball or he don't. Have you ever heard of balls and strikes? I could put you in an 0-2 count. You're going to bat a little different, ain't you? And that's up to the judgment of a guy behind you. It depends on how he feels, right? If something's a ball or a strike, you seen managers run out the bullpen screaming and yelling about balls and strikes? How many times you seen something that was completely out the zone called a strike? And the guy's not going to swing because he knows he's supposed to swing at strikes, not balls. So, yes, it's controlled. So, you got to understand what you're talking about and what's going on in the sports. And, oh, yeah, we was at the Nate Jones Foundation this week. Eson was there. You know, he's an ex-con. Now he comes out. He's turned his life around. He's helped ex-cons in the Chicagoland area find jobs and like people who seriously want to work. If you seriously want to work, hit me up in here and you're in the Chicagoland area and I'll get you in contact with Eson and he'll get you some work. If you're going to work, he'll get you a job. Now, I mean, he's trying to do his part and trying to make the community better. So, and I applaud him. An ex-con who turned his life for the better. I'm out.